Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Sunday. I don't do this one usually. It's a different day. It's the day of the weekend, not a weekday. It's the middle of the day, not the end of the day. I'm also I've done one art stream before and I've done some doodles after stream, but this is my first time doing an art stream, doing any art on stream since I realized I can connect my tablet to my streaming PC with a capture card. So I did some testing on it yesterday. I did some yester testing, and we're gonna hopefully this works. In addition to yester testing, I also set up a couple cool things. Let me get some jams going real quick. We are gonna have some very nice jams. One of thing that I set up yesterday is, you see the little TTS mans?
Eyfey says he can dance now.
He can dance now. Look at him go! Look at him go! And if song is slower, he can dance slower too. Him can do anything. It's totally possible, and he is powerful. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Welcome in Oreheads. Welcome in Fennel. Welcome in Snorlax. I hope you are ready to see some art. I've been, I updated my model forever ago, and I'm working on updating it again. It's the same model, but I'm working on updating my movement and whatnot, getting it into Live 2D so it can do, like, facial recognition and stuff. But for now, I kind of want to work on, like, a new starting soon screen. I don't know if you guys have seen the starting soon screen all of 5 seconds ago, but, like, look at that me on there. Doesn't even have a lines. Doesn't even have the right lines. Me here, I got lines. Me here, not enough lines. What's up with that? I also gotta figure out how to do faces without typing numbers in chat. What do you mean 80% battery? You're plugged in. What do you mean fully smart charged? But yeah, let me... get on my beautiful art glove. I should probably also at some point make different hands so that I'm not holding a video game controller to draw. But I'm thinking for new starting soon screen, I want to have a bunch of monitors, Serial Experiments Lane style, just hanging out in the dark. Ugh, assets. Assets are so hard. Why must we suffer to draw? But I figure if I have... You mean you can control the pen with your mind? Actually, the pen is simply just, doesn't exist. The tablet is plugged directly into me. I guess that technically is controlling it with my mind. But I have a very rough sketch. This... Turn the tunes down a little bit. I need to figure out how to adjust and auto-level all my music so it's the same. Here, and then... here, maybe? Doggo barking. Every time you say dog, there will be a bark. But first... any of y'all in chat who do art... bark. Doggo drool on your arm. It's okay and it's allowed. Little dogs are allowed to do whatever they want. Do any of y'all artists in chat do warm-up drawings? Because, like, I never used to, but it definitely does help to just, like, scribble all over the page. Or perhaps, draw some, like, hymns. You do sometimes. I used to just jump right into drawing, and then I was like, hey, why do my drawings all suck when it's the first drawing of the day? And it's like, oh, people do warm-up drawings for a reason. It's to remember how to draw. It's to remember how to do motions with your arms. Hymn is a very good shape. I highly recommend just doodling hymns if you need a things to doodle. Because, like, you could have him do the splits. You could have him do the sits. Don't draw things important frequently enough to warm up, but you do warm-ups when you're doing something important like a commission. That's true. I guess, like... if you're just doodling for yourself, it doesn't even need to really be good. Technically, all art is good, regardless of how you feel about it, because it's something you've brought into existence, and that is wonderful and incredible. Who's buzzing at me? My credit card is buzzing at me because I made a purchase before stream. They said, hey, you have less dollars than before, and I said, yes, but soon I will have objects. Do a little doodle of what you're drawing. That's good too. I used to be big into sketching. I need to smallify my chat on my tablet. It's too hard to see at the bottom. You guys are gonna see a corner of chat real quick. There we go. Thank you, Nightbot. This house, we love thumbnailing. I used to do thumbnailing if it was like a big, important project, but when I had sketchbooks, when I was in school and just drawing oh so frequently, just like anytime I was in class, I'm like, I need to draw something, I would just go directly into it. I don't even know what I would be drawing. I'd be like, I want to draw something with trees in it, and then like it would end up being like a fairy forest or something. But when I started that drawing, I did not know there would be fairies there. I did not know there would be mushrooms there. I just had the thought, like, I want to draw one tree. And then it's like, well, what do I put in this space? But if it's like a project that you've got the idea ahead of time, like this one, I got this, like, the roughest sketch. Look at how many lines there are. It could be dark in the background. You don't know. Doggo snore. Hey, Arthur Pod, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Doggo small. Doggo snore. Now, does Doggo snore, snork me 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 me? Or, what's the other snore? Z z z z z. Honk shoe, honk shoe. Is this dog a honk shoe, or a snork me me me? Very important to know. Also, have you said what this dog's name is? I'm invested. This dog is very small. I may have 2 cats, but I'm a dog person at heart. I love to be seeing dogs and petting dogs and shaking dogs. That's all the activities you can do with a dog. Play with dog. Listen to dog. Doggo small, snore, bark, and run. Doggo also eat. Doggo, kiss dog. Always give a big smooch to your pets. Whether they like it or not is irrelevant. God, I did a very productive weekend this weekend. In that I built some contraptions for my cats. I've had it up to here, where here is a measurement that you can imagine. I'll leave it up to your imagination where here is, but I've had it up to here with my cats waking me up early because they want to be fed. And I desperately want them to be able to use automatic feeders. But, like, the problem is these cats don't eat at the right schedule. You will kiss dog for guys? Please kiss dog, thank you. Like, a Pitter Patter eats all her food right away, and Harvey scribbles, grazes throughout the day. And what happened before when we were just feeding him in separate bowls is Pit Pat ate all her food, and then Harvey, like, left, and then Pit Pat ate all Harvey's food. So I got them these bowls that, like, have microchip readers in them. Cats bust open every automatic feeder. God, I don't think my cats are smart enough for that. Harvey might be. He opens cabinet doors, so I had to, like, child lock them. I would say tape the automatic feeder shut, but, like, my cat definitely eats tape, and I'm sure others do too. That was part of the challenge of building these contraptions is, couldn't use tape in their construction. Cats open the tape? Oh no. Even, like, duct tape? Well, I guess you need to be able to, try screwing them down to the floor. Mostly, you need the lid to not come off, right? Wait, hold on. How did they break the screws? Hey, if you screwed them to the floor, how did the cats break the screws? Hello? Did they just get the lid off, or did they learn how to use a screwdriver? This is very important. I'm invested. Hold on. Beat the shit out of the top portion till it came off. Oh my god. They, any last requests for dog? Please tell the dog that it's a precious bean and deserves to be held and pet. So, what do you even do there? Like, you could screw it to the floor, and you would need to figure out a way to, like, lock the top down. You would have to, like, get bungee cables or something? Tried screws and also Velcro to keep the top down. They busted that too. How do they bust the screw? Did they just straight up break the plastic? I feel like what you need to do is you need to get, like, oh wait, I have a fucking drawing pad in front of me. I can show you. All right, here's my invention for you. Get out of here. You got your feeder, right? It's like it's got a top. It's got maybe like a thing that shows you the level of food. It's got the bowl, dispenser. Here's what you need to do. Cats are too fucking strong and it is hell. You need to make a box. You need to make a box that's the size of the feeder. Maybe it's out of wood or something. Maybe it's out of steel. It's got a hole here that just fits the bowl part. And then it's got like a latch at the top. Maybe you can padlock it. And then this has some hinges so you can, like, swing it open when you need to refill it. Box goes around here. I just sent you a photo of your bread box. Is it basically that? Is it literally just this, but for your bread? Anyway, this is been repeatedly modified for I guess I'm lucky in the sense that the most I had to do was buy child locks for my cats, just for like a couple cabinets that my cat liked to open. And like there's nothing really dangerous in there. I think one of them, the worst that's in there, well actually no, one of them is under the sink, so it's got like cleaners and stuff and plastic. But The other one is just like, oh, I've got like some laundry detergent in there that the cat can't even get into. Is there a place to put that pic? I guess technically it could go in the cat channel. It could go in, hey, Lucky Pangolin, welcome in, welcome in. It could go in the, right now we're designing an anti-cat proof automatic feeder. What I've done for my cats, because I just need to keep them away from the other one's food, is I have purchased some cat doors. And I have built some, like a metal cage, basically, that's attached to cardboard because I don't have any materials for working with anything that's like metal or wood or plastic. So many recent colors. I'm always using colors. Every day of my life I'm using colors. But there's like a... How does a cat door work? Like this? Yeah, there's like a cat door that is stapled onto some cardboard. I want it to be cardboard colored. But it's literally just like, here's a cage, and then the bowl goes in the cage. And then the cat can go in here, and I had to buy 2 separate microchip reader cat doors, which is not cheap. They're like $100 each. But I need a good night's sleep. It's so important. It's so important to sleep is the thing. Every day of my life. Every day of my life I'm wanting to sleep in, and the cats are waking me up like an hour or 2 early, and I've been going back to sleep after they wake me up. So here's the thing, is I have microchip cat feeders right now that close. But I can't just, like, they make microchip cat feeders, but they don't make microchip automatic feeders. So I do have to wake up in the morning to feed them, so they meow at my door. But if I have an automatic feeder, maybe they won't meow at my door, maybe they'll meow at the bowl, which is away from my door, and they won't make me up. I also considered, yeah, see, that's the problem, is like, I was looking for one that was an automatic feeder and microchip cover, and they just don't have them. They have ones that will dispense food when the right cat comes up, but then Pit Pat's just gonna sit at the feeder and just get real fat. And also, Harvey, so here's, God, these cats are so dumb. I mentioned before that Harvey likes to graze, but he also wants everybody else's stuff more than his own stuff, so when we were feeding them together, Pit Pat would be eating and Harvey would be eating his food, and then Harvey would decide, I want Pit Pat's food now, and then, like, go over to her bowl and start eating, and then she would leave and go to his bowl and start eating, and then he would leave, and then she'd finish off his food, and then she'd finish off her food. And she got so big, and he got so skinny, and can't have that. Gotta get up and change, gotta leave soon. Fare thee well? Have a good get up and change, have a good time. Just pick up your dog and set it down somewhere else. It is hard to get up when there are animals sleeping on you, but at some point you realize that animals are really good at going right back to sleep, so you just kind of like pick them up and set them down, and then they sleep wherever you put them. My cats were sleeping on top of me before stream, and I just kind of wiggled until they got up and moved 2 feet and then went back to sleep over there. There we go. Bark! It is okay to wake sleeping animals. It feels like a crime, but it really isn't. They get over it so fast. They wake each other up when they sleep. It's simply the most behavior to just wake up a cat. Or a dog. Birds I'm on the fence about. Birds, do they sleep on people? Can you wake up a bird? Is that loud? Is that allowed and legal? He won't wake up. Oh, then that's even better. Just pick him up and set him down. That dog looks so small, it probably weighs like 1 pound. So I don't know how to draw a mouse and keyboard, but luckily for me, I have a mouse and keyboard right in front of me. So let's see how powerful I can become when I use references, which is almost never. Thank you, Nightbot. Oh, that's the other thing I fixed yesterday. I also fixed the hat spin. It's a different wheel now. It doesn't have weird, funky colors. And it's also in a queue, so if multiple people, like, spin in a row, it doesn't freak out and, mess up. Don't think you've ever interacted directly with a pet bird now that you think about it. When I was real little, I had parakeets, and, my dad used to, like, they would pretty much just fly around the house, but I can't hear this song without thinking of WarioWare Crawling in My Skin remix. Anyway, they would fly around the house, and my dad would take them out for fresh air. He would put them in their cage and bring it outside. And one day he just forgot to close the door, and they just flew right away. Goodbye, birds no longer exist. They were not very friendly birds, though. Some people get their birds, like, so used to humans. Either they get them when they're young, or they're just real good at bird handling. Yeah, very sad. Part of me wonders if that was just a, excuse. If he's like, oh no, I left the cage door open and they flew away because they died. But I should ask him about that sometimes. Birds are menace, affectionate. Birds are horrible little toddlers, and I love them so much. How long has your uncle had that parrot? I'm curious, because, like, parrots live a long time. They live crazy long time. Yeah, worked with a number would not recommend. I know, like, it's weird to think that people treat birds and fish as, like, starter pets. Like, oh yes, this is a good pet to get a child if you have a child or something. And it's like, actually... They, like, birds especially, like, birds can be mischievous, they're messy, they can be destructive, they're also so fragile. Like, bird lungs are the most fragile things in existence. Birds need so much. They need space, they need, enrichment, they need special air, they need special food. He got it 2 years ago. He is in for a long run then, because like some species of parrots can live like 60 years. It's crazy. We got a parrot with a human level lifespan. You'd adopt an older one. Yeah, a baby parrot sounds like, God, you would have to grow up with that parrot or like give it to your children. Crawling in skin. The bird is gonna outlive you. It might. Oh, actually, hold on. Hopefully not. I'm trying to do human bird math. Because I'm assuming he didn't get a 0-year-old bird. Well, it might only be a couple years old, but still, I hope you'll live for 60 more years. Worked with so many parrots, they worked at the bird rescue in the zoo. Got so many rescue parrots. Yeah, people don't understand. They don't understand what a mess and a menace, and they're loud, and they're bird. They look real cool and they're fun in theory, but like the responsibility. Birds are so much. Sister wants to get a tortoise, get rich, then make her hair the... Okay, for a second, I, like, read ahead in my mind and thought you were saying your sister wants to get a tortoise, get rich, and then make the tortoise her heir and have, like, all her fortune. What you typed is a lot more reasonable. Yeah, like, You can have all my money, but you must take care of the tortoise. Tortoises also live a long time, and they dig. Parrots can have diagnosable depression, anxiety, and PTSD. That's terrible. The thing that people don't tend to know about, like, tortoises is they will dig under your house, they will dig through your drywall, they will dig in your house. They're unstoppable digging machines. I'm on the wrong lyre. Sounds like a good deal. The bird is old. He's expected to live almost 60 more years? Dang, that's gonna be an old bird. Tortoise, if they can see a thing, they will want to go to the thing, and they will try to dig through to get to the thing. So blindfold your tortoises, everybody. That's the lesson I'm getting. I realized that maybe, it might be a mistake to be doing a drawing with a lot of straight lines without having, any keyboard shortcuts to do, like, arc. Hold shift to make lines straight. Listen, this is fine. Neighbor had a pet tortoise. He redid his whole backyard for the tortoise and would take it out every day to let it walk around. Yeah, I have a couple coworkers who have tortoises, and apparently they just, like, tunnel in their yard and just have tunnels under their house, and they're just like, we just hope he's not gonna get into anything. Make outdoor tort runs, you'd have to make the fence solid wood or brick, like half a foot tall and several feet of concrete below. Yeah. I have to go in 30 minutes, the dog just got off me. Nice. You are free from dog, you are safe. Still need to dresses. I'm guessing dress up, like get changed. Boop, 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 boop. So one thing I'm also thinking about is on this starting soon screen. I want to put things in these monitors. Wait, what? Why did you duplicate that line? When did I duplicate this layer? Oh, I hit the copy, didn't I? I understand now. But because of perspective, this might not turn out the way I want. I might have to do some test. Today's a good day you slept so much and have sausage rice? Hell yeah. What is in sausage? I'm assuming sausage and rice are in sausage rice, but like, what flavor stylings is it? Is it like a spicy business? Do you got like any veggies in there? I made breg for breakfast, which is bread and egg. Today's breg was an English muffin with a fried egg and buttered and apple caramel jam. Very good, very flavors. I'm also now realizing I didn't eat lunch. I'm gonna have to have a lunner after stream, I think. Or maybe take a break midstream to slam some snacks. I wish I had this many monitors in real life. I only have 3 in my tablet. Front-facing monitors can have music, track, and timer. Oh shit, I forgot about the timer. Yeah, okay. Yeah, what I was thinking, let's copy you. that is not what I wanted, but it's fine because you're just a line. Might need to cram another monitor in here at some point. Hey, insert name here. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hisashiburi, as they say in the anime. What was the things? I was gonna have the starting soon info here, maybe timer down below. Because if we check out the starting soon screen right now, arroz con salchichas, bacon, onion, bell pepper, cubaneles, garlic, mystery ham cubes, some chicken cube, and sazon goya. Oh, that sounds so good. Usually drink tea and have a snack while drawing. I have tea. My tea for today is a nice chestnut tea with some honey in it. It's very good. In fact, I'm gonna have another sip right now. I usually have snacks when I'm just doing stuff. You're back. Welcome back, welcome back. I don't, like... If your, like, Twitch account gets deleted, does Twitch, like, stop you from making a new account right away? I feel like most websites just kind of let you do that. Just, like, get back in here. I like sausages. Can't have sausage rice without sausages. I don't like eating on stream. I usually have like a little bit of a tiny snack right before stream, like some fruit snacks or something, or like a Twizzler or a cookie. But I don't like eating on stream because I'm one of those people where food sounds destroy me. I hate the sound of other people eating. I will slam in headphones if somebody is in the room eating and I am also in that room. And I don't want to subject chatters and viewers to that also. How did I mess this up so bad? There we go. So I will this is my promise to you, I will never ever 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 eat into the microphone. If I ever have to do a thing where I like eat on stream, well, first of all, I'm a cartoon. So like doesn't look, you'll not be able to see it, but I will mute it. You will never hear it. So if we go to the starting soon screen, there's so much stuff on here. We've got chat, we've got now playing, we've got like the commands list, the timer. Oh, it stops you from doing that? Is it like IP based or is it email based? Accounts managed to stay messaging ability completely breaks. That's wild. Eating sounds I hate. I hate eating sound. Thought you were gonna go that there's nothing more stressful than chewing when other people are expecting you to speak angle. That also, I guess you can like, if you have a small enough bite, you can sometimes just tuck it under the tongue, but then you risk the sounds of smacking while you talk, and I don't want to subject anyone to that either. Yeah, www.hatefoodsounds.com. You hate him? Why would you hate him? Him is just sitting here dancing like a fun little guy. Look, he can dance faster. Oh, or are you saying and him is on the starting screen? We are gonna need him on the starting screen, but I don't think he needs to be in a monitor. So what I was thinking is, let's do a new, we can have like, yeah, we can do like the starting soon text here. We can have like the countdown. I was gonna have the now playing up here, and then also I was gonna set up one of those like little soundy graphs where it has the bars that go up and down when the music plays. Now the playing chat we were gonna have here so everybody can do that. What were the other ones? Oh, I did have a space for commands. This is gonna be like the stream commands. Yippee! He looks like an Among Us crewmate. He does have a shape. I will say that him predates Among Us. When did Among Us come out? Yeah, Among Us was 2018. The earliest image I have of him is 2016, I think. And I may have drawn him before that, but that was the year that I drew him for Inktober, so I have a picture with a date on it. People at extended family dinners only ever asked you anything just after you shoved a parsley fork full of mashed potatoes in your mouth. I'm so sorry. I think the secret to that is here's my eating hack. Here's my eating hack for you is wait for somebody else to start talking and then really quickly eat a bunch of food, and then as soon as they stop talking, survey the scene. Oh yeah, and then I was gonna have, like, images here. I guess him could also be here. This is the worst him I've ever drawn. Why are his legs shaped like that? But so here's my issue is I don't think you can skew things like chat or text. I guess the text I could do on its own layer. I don't have to do it as a text source in OBS. I could make that just an image file that I import, but one screen with him and Booba. Him looks so sad. Him is sad because his leg is deformed. So what I was gonna do is the one with the images, I was gonna have it cycle through images. So I could put, like, Booba's up there, I could put him up there, I could put the moon up there. If anybody wants, I could do, like, a fan art showcase up there. Just anything from, like, the art channel in the Discord or something. I do want that one to be bigger, though. Hold on. I'm just gonna do this. I don't need that much space for commands, I think. Oh god, I didn't leave room for mouse. Here's a mouse. Oh, I should draw an actual mouse. All of the eyfeys. I could. See, the one thing that's cool about the monitors is, like, once the countdown stops... Oh yeah, all the... Yeah, I could have it cycle through the different colors of eyfeys. We could have red fee, we could have blue fee, we can have a pink fee, we can have a rainbow fee, we can have overpowered fee. The one thing I'm gonna do that'll be fun with the monitors is as soon as the starting soon screen, like, it counts down, I can have that text disappear, and then I can have my little tuber be in there. I can exist in the screen. Wow. I could be in here. Keys board. I got keys board. I got shape of keys board. I need to know how to draw. Oh, right. The cat contraptions. Forgot about these. Don't need those. In fact, we can put them in their own folder. Here's a hot artist tip for y'all. put your things in folders. Did knifey and spifey ever exist, or did you dream that? I think... I remember the word knifey. I don't remember if there was an image for knifey. It might have just been somebody said, if eyfey has a knife, that's knifey. What was spifey? Was that spy eyfey? That might have been like of the same thing where it was like there was not an image, but there was a text. Okay. God, I can't draw straight lines. Put things in folders is wise, but consider as well simply not putting things in folders and then weeping. Listen. I've tried it. I've done it. You go and you draw your things and you don't put any things in folders and you're like, this is great. This is wonderful. This is amazing. And if you're one of those people that draws all on the same layer, then that's actually fine. You don't need a million folders. But if you're like me and you separate your line art from your, I was about to say fine art. I couldn't remember any other layers. Your line art and then all your colors are each on their own layer, and then you have like different parts on different layers. You want folders, because then you're like, let me move this one part like 2 inches to the left, 3 pixels to the left. Oh, you're gonna have to find and select every single layer. Spoon? Can't find those. Spoon plus knife is... How does a spife work? Is it like a spoon, but one side of it is sharp? Hello? Wait, I can... So everybody knows the spork. The humble spork. Excuse me. Get out of here. It's like that. It's like a spoon fork. So is a spife? Spoon, but like this part is sharp. I don't know how to draw sharp. You cut someone with this. But then like also it's a spoon. How does that work? I think I've seen the ones where like it's a spork and then the handle is a knife. I should have done that. Serrated edge. Would cry if you meet someone who draws all on one layer. Sometimes I do. It's not so bad if you're just doing like little doodles. Because you just like... Like, you're like, okay. Let's draw me. Not perfect, but there it is. Easy peas. If percent go. Listen, this is why I put in the announcements. If we get distracted and we draw other things, then so be it. Only ever use spifes with a knife blade for a handle. Yeah, you shouldn't have a knife blade be your handle because it will hurt you when you hold it. It will hurt you in your hands. Use many layers and cry when you hit the layer limit. I don't think I've ever hit the layer limit, but I've definitely had images with a ton of layers. I wonder... I was gonna say, I wonder how many layers my tuber has. I think I actually just merged a bunch of them, but I should still have the file where they're separate. There's a layer limit. Let's find out, actually. What is layer limit for Clip Studio Paint? Oh! The maximum number of layers you can make on Clip Studio Paint is 10,000. I don't think anybody should ever be doing that many. I know it's different for different programs. Like, let's try Psy. Well, Psy is 8,190, so that's a lot. Photoshop? Okay, okay. Photoshop is 100. That's a lot more reasonable. Procreate got tiny layer limit. Oh yeah, I forget about Max. 196 to 246 layers. Yeah, only a couple hundred. I could see that. I've definitely had more than like 250 layers before. Depending on canvas size. That's wild. Everybody get Clip Studio Paint. It's good. It costs dollars, but like twice a year they have a 50% off sale, and they did switch to like a subscription model, but they also still have their one-time purchase. Smaller if you use a fat canvas. That's stupid. You should be able to have as many layers as your PC can handle. Your layer limit should be when your computer crashes. God, I love tea. Okay. Key-like? I've never heard of that one. 16 layers is not enough. Klecky? Inspired by Paint Tool Psy. Oh, that's kind of cool. I do like Psy. Psy also costs dollars, but not if you know where to look. Procreate is so convenient, just whip it out. It's not convenient if you only have Windows. The tablet I'm drawing on right now is a Surface Pro. So, like, it's basically just a tiny Windows computer. Reason you use a lot of layers is not because you draw a lot of layers, because you'll make duplicates and hide them since you worry you'll mess them up. That's also valid. Backing up your layers is, like, something I wish I did more often, but I always forget to. Use Procreate on your iPad. Skill issue, simply don't have an iPad. No, I've heard Procreate's like really, really good. Like it is one of the best art programs for, like, it's apparently like really good for feeling like natural. I was about to say natural art supplies, physical art supplies. I will say Clip Studio is, I think, the best art. I've never tried Procreate because I don't have any Apple products, but Procreate iPad Squad, like, Clip Studio has the best tablet interface of the Windows programs that I've used. And a close second is Medibang, actually. Medibang Paint. Their mobile app is surprisingly, like, really good. Their PC app's pretty good, too. It doesn't have all the features, but listen. Sometimes you just need to have a copy of one art program and then a pirated copy of Photoshop. Yeah, Medibang is so good, and it's free, which is great. You see the free iPad versions of Adobe Sketch and Draw, which sucked and got discontinued. God, I can't live without Photoshop. Clip Studio is really good for art. But if you want to do animation, specifically like little GIF animations, you kind of need Photoshop. Like, I will do the animation itself because like Clip Studio won't let you export transparent GIFs for whatever reason. I think you can do a PNG, like animated PNGs, but God. I also use Photoshop for scanlating, like the text function. Clip Studio's text is very lacking. You can put text in, but it's really hard to like edit and adjust. Photoshop really good for editing. Clip Studio really good for drawing. All right, let's try something. You can save them and send them once, then they get a white background. That's... wait. I think I remember you telling us about this before. That's... no, Nightbot, this is not a yippee moment. That's so weird. Like, how does that even program? It's almost like Photoshop was made for editing and Clip Studio is made for drawing. It's wild, though, that Photoshop became, like, the #1 art program for, like, a decade. How did that happen? How did we let this happen as a society? I'm pouring myself some more tea. I have a tea strategy now. It's called keep a thermos so that it doesn't get hot, and then pour little cups at a time so that you can sip the hot tea. Laziness. I don't, like, were there just not any other good art programs for a while? Or, because I know, like, once Paint Tool Sai started hitting the, thank you, Nightbot, you're all out of sausage rice. Oh no. You can always make more. You can always, get a different snack. You know what? You know what? When you're all out of dinner, it's time for a dessert. That's what I'm always saying starting now. I definitely don't know how to do perspective right. Ice cream sandwich time? Hell yeah. What kind of ice cream sandwiches you sporting? You got the classics of chocolate and vanilla. You got yourself a Neapolitan. I love a tricolored iced cream. I thank you, Warheads. I was like, it's too soon for another Nightbot thwomp. That can't be right. Nightbot says, please enjoy ice cream sandwiches. I have a bunch of apples in my fridge, and I want to make some sort of apple treat with them. And all I can think of is apple pie, but there's gotta be... ooh, Oreo ice cream sandwich? Hell yeah. I'm working my way through a cheesed cake. I've got a layered chocolate cheesecake from a few weekends ago that I probably need to start freezing before it go bad. Close enough. One thing I never truly appreciated in art programs is the little navigator panel on the top right. It's actually very nice to have just like a small version of your image that you can see. Apple oatmeal like Lemo made? Ooh, I could do an apple pie oatmeal. I don't have any oats though is the problem, and I'm not going grocery shopping until next weekend. I buy groceries every other weekend, and I refuse to go to the grocery store any more often than this. had a bunch of apple seeds in your fridge you wanted to make apple trees with. Eyfey Appleseed Arc. Just like a funny Johnny Appleseed from America. I'm gonna put the plant trees. Once upon a time, there was a Eyfey Appleseed, and I went across America and said, why are there no apple trees anywhere? I'm gonna plant these seeds, and everyone will have apples forever. The end. Tea too hot, tea too hot, tea too hot. I feel like this stream is just gonna be a lot of slightly adjusting things. Some people are very fast drawers, and I don't understand how they can do it. I have a friend who will, like, do a picture in, like, 2 seconds. And I say, how do you do that? Hey, how do you do that? Unlocked a memory of saying pre-lunch prayer in your private elementary school? Did you pray to Johnny Appleseed? I don't know if I've ever said a prayer in my life. That can't be true. I guess not an official prayer? I, was never a religious person. Something blah blah Johnny Appleseed. The Lord's been good to me? Did they just put in Johnny Appleseed like a crisscross applesauce? They're like, yeah, sure, this rhymes. Jesus loves, Johnny Appleseed. Ah, my images. I touched the bottom corner of the screen and it minimized everything. Oh, wait. Oh, I see what my issue is. My line is not straight. And instead of... What if I just did this? Hear me out here. What if I just did this? There was also thank the Lord for giving us food. Thank the Lord for giving us food. Amen. Throwing your hands up in a Superman pose to a beat? What? Why? Wait, well, I'm imagining this in my head. Why did they, like, I could sort of understand the chant, but why the hands raised? Okay, how old were you? How old were you at this time? Was this like pre-3rd grade? Because I could see this as a school's way of just getting out extra energy for kids. They're like, oh god, we gotta get our kids to be less energized so they stop being rambunctious children. Let's have them throw their hands in the air while they say their lunch food prayers. You're trying to make pre-lunch prayers young and hip. This was 4th grade. Okay. So this was right when kids should be... I don't actually know how old children are anymore. What was I up to in 4th grade? I think 4th grade was the year I was into Foursquare. Pokemon was the year I was every... Pokemon was forever and always. Huh? Or medium on hydrate? Yeah, I could do a hydrate. Thank you, Clinky. It's art time. We're drawing literally so many rectangles. And I'm hydrating properly with actual water and not, tea. 4th graders are 9 to 10. That's like the age of my neighbor. That's so small. Okay, yeah, people are still rambunctious at that age. Wait, no, he's probably older now because time keeps passing. Might be 10. A child. 4th grade is absolutely child. 4th grade is enough to be like, watch me do a skateboard trick and then put your skateboard on the ground and then jump up and then land on the skateboard. The skateboard does not leave the ground. Only you jump. You have a week before your last year of teenhood. Good news. 20s are way better than teen years. Teen years are okay. 20s are, a lot more cool, but with added financial crisis. And then, I'll get back to you on 30s. I'll get back to you. Talk to me in a few years. I'll tell you how, early 30s goes. Also, yeah. Happy early birthday. Happy week pre-birthday week. God, there's so many rectangles. That's not it. Tell me how 20s feel like. So 20s fucking rock. Like, college is a lot better than high school. By like a long shot. Because one, like, you still have to take your gen eds, so maybe the first couple of years of college are a little weird, but like being able to have some independence away from your family, if you're staying at school and not just commuting from home, is really nice. Being able to drive, you can sort of learn to drive in your teens, but like 20s is when you actually need to do it more often. So being able to like go places whenever you need without having to like conform to a bus schedule is really nice. What else happens? Yeah, it's just like, so early 20s is a lot of college. College is great. You'll probably be in your, like end years of college are amazing because you finally, like, got the hang of things. Art. Hey, Jag Jab. Welcome in, welcome in. We do a art. Can drive, but you still can't park. I am bad at parking. That's the end of that sentence. I can, I've had to parallel park before. That's the end of that sentence. Honestly, I don't like driving very much. I live in, the Los Angeles area, and people are always saying this, LA drivers, no survivors, and they're right. They're right. People are so bad at driving here. I have to get on the freeway every day to get to work, and it's scary. It's scary the things people do in their cars on the freeway. You can parallel and reverse park. Damn, okay, I cannot reverse park. I can parallel park if I need to. I can regular park, and sometimes I have to readjust because I come in at a weird angle unless, like, I see... God. You're a Niven and the Kelly drivers are terrible. I hate them. Like, I've learned nobody uses their turn signals ever, but they're also constantly changing lanes. So you just kind of have to learn car body language. Like, ah, yes, that car is getting uncomfortably close to the car in front of them. They want to cut in front of me. Let me give them some space. And then, like, I can even understand why nobody uses their turn signals, because if you need to change lanes and you use your turn signal, nobody lets you in. Like, you have to wait, like, 5 hours before one nice car is like, okay, yeah, come on in. successfully gotten between the lines while forward parking twice ever. Oh, that is one that does get better with practice. I say, even though I've practiced a lot, I can get it right the first time, like, maybe 9 times out of 10, and sometimes I'm just like, okay, this is the worst I've done. Let me redo this. Yeah, I hate when Cali drivers don't use blinkers. They just cut you off. I've learned that instead of leaving your blinker on, if you were driving in California, what you have to do is you have to wait for a large enough gap between the cars and then turn it on a couple seconds before you merge and then start merging. Because that's the point where if a car sees your blinker and you're moving very slowly into their lane, they'll be like, okay, I will leave this space for you and I will leave you more space. But if you turn it on, like, more than 10 seconds before you start merging over, cars decide, oh no, even though there's room for you here, I'm gonna speed up so there's no more room for you. And it's just dangerous and it's bad and I hate it. Yeah, like, yeah, it's like, put on your blinkers so that you know to put a little extra room for somebody. I've only driven in Atlanta. You heard Atlanta drivers are bad, but this sounds so much worse. I hate California driving. Oh, this is one of the many reasons I wish I could just work from home forever. But I don't know. My work just had us fill out a form today, or I guess not today, last week, Friday. That's like, all right, tell me why you think you should work from home and if your job is, acceptable to work from home. And I'm pretty sure it was just an excuse so that they can be like, certain departments that have to do more things in the office, they'll be like, well, you filled out the form and your job requires you to be in the office, so you can't complain that we're making you come in. And most of my work is on the computer, so I'm really hoping they'll let me stay home. Whenever you go to Cali, you always see at least one accident. Oh yeah, people who drive in other places, how often are there accidents on your freeways? Because it's like, pretty much every time I get on the freeway, there's an accident. If I am driving for more than 15 minutes on the freeway, I will be passing an accident either on the direction I'm going or the direction the other way. God, chestnut tea is so good. Highly recommend. I think this one's an Adagio tea. They have a bunch of nut teas. They have like a chestnut tea, they have a hazelnut tea, they have almond tea. They're all very good. They're especially good with like cookies or cakes. But they're also good if you just have them with a little bit of honey. But yeah, it is like, it's never actually occurred to me that maybe there are some places where there isn't an accident every day on the freeway. Multiple times a day on the freeway, but also just anytime I'm on the freeway, there's an accident. Thanky clanky. I need to get out of California. It's so bad here. Y'all never ever move to California. You should only move to California if you are extremely wealthy and you love the beach. And you hate weather. I am, none of those things. Not gonna lie, you never have a reason to drive on the freeway. Every day, I could technically drive to my job and not take the freeway. I could take the side streets, but the traffic on the side streets is actually worse than the traffic on the freeway. Because, like, if you have a 9-to-5 job, or, I guess how my place does it, 8:30 to 5:30 job, because they gotta take out that hour, thank you, Nightbot, that hour in the middle for lunch. Like, that's also the time everybody's dropping their kids off at school and, like, driving to their, I guess that's just every time, Hardy Beach, Nightbot, there can be thwomps all day, every day. Everybody's driving at 7 to 8 in the morning. And, like, it takes me, I am really lucky to have a job that's close enough that I can get to, even with traffic on the freeway, it's maybe 20 minutes to work, 30 at the worst. And then, like, if I take the side streets, it adds another 10, 20 minutes minimum. I want to get to work fast. I want to spend as little time on the roads as possible. Sometimes driving home, I'll just take the side streets because I'm like, I don't want to bother with merging lanes. I'll take the stop signs and the traffic and the street lights and all that. But going to work, I don't trust myself to not get late to work. And also sometimes there's still accidents on the side streets. Also because saying I have lived more of my life in Georgia than California feels wrong and weird. Birds in California are good, but aren't there? There's like a lot of birds in Georgia too. See, I feel the opposite. I grew up in Virginia. And I think at this point, I'm literally your exact opposite. I have lived more of my life in California than Virginia at this point, but it's like about half and half, give or take a few years, I think. Not Nightbot? It was you? Wait. Oh, it was you. Thank you, Warheads. I got tricked, I got duped, I got diffused. I miss robins and there might be robins in California, but I don't see them. I miss cardinals. I miss blue jays. I miss chickadees. I miss the like little songbirds. California has a bunch of cool like desert birds and like hawks and stuff, but I miss seeing birds that live in trees. I miss seeing trees mostly. Lived in Puerto Rico, barely, then Georgia, then California, then Georgia. If we were gonna be technical, I lived in Canada for I think a year when I was 2 years old. I remember nothing about it. I don't even know why I lived there. It might have been for my parents' work? Why was I in Canada? Georgia gang. I'm seriously considering, moving out somewhere either to the East Coast or just anywhere that isn't California, because some people hate change. I desperately need it. The fact that the weather is the same year-round in California is affecting me the same way that like seasonal depression affects other people. You've only ever lived in Nevada? Like, my brother lives in Nevada right now. I guess depending on... Oh, hey, look at that! You got the secret word. It was wild. There are two kinds of crows here. It's wild. I miss ravens. I haven't seen a raven since I lived in Virginia. East Coast birds are so good is the thing. You will hit Nightbot one of these days. You could do ! Punch space Nightbot and you'll punch him. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not very nice. I need to be somewhere, north enough that I think it snows and rains. I think my body just craves the Virginia climate, but I'm not opposed to going somewhere else. The problem with moving is it's very expensive, and you can't exactly do it if, I mean, I guess you can. You can just pack up your stuff and move away, even if you don't have, like, a job. But, like, it's better to have a job before you move, especially if you're moving somewhere much, much farther. You punch the Nightbot. Miss being able to go, there's a crow, cool. Now is it an American crow or a fish crow? I mean, you can still say, is that a crow? Cool. Both crows are still crows. You've been to multiple countries, Mexico, Guatemala, El Salvador. I've been to US, Canada, and Japan. One of those things is not like the others. But also, like I said, I don't really remember Canada. Moving to another country would be so big. Though I would not complain if I lived somewhere with a better healthcare system. I just haven't been to the doctor in, like, years, and I need to make an appointment to see a doctor and just have a regular doctor and checkups, because everybody go see your doctors. Everybody go have them check out your blood and make sure there's nothing bad in your blood. My problem is I hate phone calls. And if I make a phone call and it doesn't, an appointment doesn't get made during that phone call, I will not make another phone call for like 6 months. Been to Mexico, Taiwan, Netherlands, Belgium, France, Germany, the Bahamas, England. You think that's all? That's a lot of countries. That's a lot of places. I feel like, so I go to the dentist. I go to the dentist regularly. I'm on that 6-month schedule. I go twice a year. And you know why? You know why I go to the dentist twice a year and I don't miss an appointment? It's because when I go to the dentist, on my way out, they say, hey, do you want to schedule your appointment for next time? And I say, hell yeah, tell me a date 6 months from now. I'll put it in my calendar and then I'll come in that day and it's perfect. No phone calls, no nothing. I know the date ahead of time, so I don't have to like I'll know not to schedule anything on that day and it'll be great and it'll be fine. Doctor? I don't have that. You know, I had braces when I was in middle school and then they gave me a retainer afterwards. And like, one day they sent me home and they were like, you're gonna need a checkup in like a few months. And I said, cool, can I make an appointment now? And they said, no, just call us and you can make an appointment. And I never went back to the orthodontist. If you require me to make a phone call, it's just not gonna happen. I'm at the point where like, there's a small hole opening up in the ceiling of my bathroom. And I could just call the landlord. Or I could learn how to fix a small drywall hole. I know exactly what it's there for. It's because there was a problem with the pipes and they cut a few holes in like the ceiling and wall to try to find where the leak was. And they didn't patch this one up right, or whatever, the patch just like didn't stick. So the hole is just like reopening itself. And I'm like, if I call the landlord, 1, I have to make a phone call. 2, a stranger has to come into my house. 3, it's probably going to be the same guy as before. He might do the exact same thing and it might open up again. But what if I just go on the youtube.com and I learn how to do a drywall and then I just fix it myself? I could do this. It's possible. And then I don't have to make any phone calls. Drywall patching isn't too bad, I'm pretty sure. I already watched like one, do you think you've done it? I've already watched one tutorial and I'm like, yeah, this seems pretty okay. Like literally the hardest part is going to be paint matching. And I don't even think I have to do that because there's for sure just going to repaint the bathroom whenever I move out. There's a small opening in the roof of my mouth. Well, that is actually true because I ate pizza last night and for whatever reason, pizza always tears a small hole in the roof of my mouth. I don't know if it's the brand of pizza I buy or because I'm just like eating it while it's too hot. Jag vill till det Petershaj.
Jesus LTD Petershaj.
Jag vill till det Petershaj. Jag vill till det Petershaj. Jag vill till det Petershaj. Jag vill till det Petershaj. Jag vill till det Petershaj. Jag vill till det Petershaj. Jag vill till det Petershaj. Jag vill till det Petershaj. Jag vill till det Petershaj. Jag vill till det Petershaj. Jag vill till det Petershaj. Jag vill till det Petershaj. Jag vill till det Petershaj. Jag vill till det Petershaj. Jag vill till det Petershaj. Jag vill till det Petershaj. Jag vill till det Petershaj. Jev. Peanut butter is the only thing that sticks to the roof of your mouth. What a bop. My favorite song, Jag vill till det Petershaj. Bark. Feel like a dog whenever you want to eat peanut butter. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think peanut butter sticks to my mouth that bad. I know whenever I eat popcorn, I get the little kernels in my teeth, and I hate it every time, but I still eat popcorn because it's so tasty and good. Kiwi messes up your mouth. Or caramel. Oh, caramel for sure. Caramel sticks to my teeth. So bad. What is kiwi? Is it acidic? I've eaten kiwi before, but I know there's like different kinds of kiwi.
Or understreck, heads understreck, Ses LTD Petasharjevel
Yeah, you might be allergic.
TD Petasharjevel TD Petasharjevel TD Petasharjevel TD Petasharjevel TD Petasharjevel TD
Kiwi
Petasharjevel
acidic.
TD
Yeah, it is.
Petasharjevel
I imagine
TD
if you eat a lot of
Petasharjevel
kiwi,
TD
it'll probably hurt.
Petasharjevel TD
Pineapple will hurt you so bad so fast, but it's so
TD
good.
Petasharjevel TD Petasharjevel
Yeah. Pineapple is like so acidic. It's like the most acidic fruit maybe, other than lemons. I forgot about lemons for a second, but nobody just straight up eats lemons. Sometimes I straight up eat lemons. Kiwi can use to be tenderized meat. Oh yeah, I've heard that. Have a nice kiwi roasted bird. Or pork. Thank you, Nightbot. Be careful when eating acidic fruits. Be careful when you eat your citrus, when you eat your lemons and pineapples and oranges and kiwis. Is kiwi citrus? Hey, the Jugal. Is kiwi citrus? It is classified as a non-citrus exotic fruit. Interesting. Jackfruit. What is a jackfruit? I've heard the name, but I don't think I've ever seen it. Huh. Jackfruit, also known as jack tree, is a species of tree in the fig, mulberry, and breadfruit family. I've never eaten a jackfruit before. I think I ate my first fig like last year. You can melt flesh from pineapple. You can for sure destroy your tongue from pineapple. But like, it's so good is the problem. The problem is I love to eat pineapple. Bromelain? I had a second where I'm like, is bromelain a D's nuts joke? Bromelain, D's nuts, boom, got him. It's probably just like a plant classification. Bromelain is a group of enzymes found in the fruit and the stem of the pineapple plant. Oh. It's a dietary supplement for reducing pain and swelling in the nose and sinuses, gums, and other part of the body after surgery or injury. What? On citrus can interfere with some medications, and too many of my friends who do not know this. Yeah. Always double check with your medicine instruction, because sometimes like citrus can mess with some medications, and then other people say that like vitamin C can mess with some, but I think for vitamin C it has to be like in really large doses, so unless you're taking like super vitamin C tablets. But like, always double check with the instructions on your meds, and also maybe your doctor. Be like, hey, do I have to worry about citrus or vitamin C with this? And then they'll let you know. Yeah, the problem with pineapple is it's too good. Y'all ever do a grilled pineapple with cinnamon on it? Because it's like the most delicious thing in the world. Top 10 camping foods is bring some pineapple with you and roast it over the fire. Just grill it over the fire and sprinkle some cinnamon on that Mad Lad pineapple rings. It's so good. It's like literally so good is the thing. But don't eat too much of it or you will suffer. Your tongue and your mouth and your tummy and probably your teeth too, maybe. Bromelain in pineapple is what breaks down the protein in your mouth, making it hurt. Wild. Have you heard of Jazz Emu? That's a musician, right? I've heard a couple of their songs. Let me see if this is who I think it is. Yeah, I think I've got Allergic and they have one called Shy. Something about being shy. It's good jams, very interesting musical style. Reminds me of commercials. Jazz Emu is a musician that has a clip called "The Most Offensive Word in the English Language" about the word pineapple? Why is that the most offensive word? Is it because if you follow it after pizza, people get mad? Every time it shows up on your recommend, you are held hostage? What? Why is pineapple offensive? Is it because it's pineapple? Pineapple pen? Pineapple apple pen? I'm debating buying a tea warmer, which is just like a little stand that you light a candle under and then you put your cup or pot of tea on it and it keeps it warm. Oh, yeah! A bunch of languages call it ananas, and English just goes pineapple. Pineapple. To be fair, every language has dumb words for things. Like, isn't it French that calls potatoes apple of the earth? The song starts turning other words into the pineapple format. Pineapple pen just brought you memories. Apple. Pen. Pineapple? Pineapple apple pen. I haven't seen that video in a very, very long time, and I intend to keep it that way, I think. It was weird, though, how, like, upset people got about it, but also how obsessed people got about it. Don't think you've ever seen that video intentionally. I think one day I just saw a bunch of people talking about pineapples and apples and pens, and I was like, what is this about? And then I looked up the video and I'm like, okay, that's what this is about. Bye. I'm not looking forward to drawing the keys on a keyboard. Can I just, like, Photoshop in a keyboard? Also, can I make you smaller? Maybe these will be very, very big monitors. Didn't really get it when it was a thing, and you're not really sure you get it now. Imagine everyone feels that way. It's, I mean, it's just silly. It's silly song. It's silly song that gets stuck in your head and has funny man with funny video, and he dress funny and he dance funny and he look funny and he say funny words and he say them in a funny way and it's catchy and it get in your head. I'm trying to think of another meme that, like, is the same format. Maybe like Gangnam Style. At least that one is just like a legitimate bop of a song. But it's like, ha ha ha. Man do a funny dance, and song is good. Photoshop it in only to use as a reference tracer. I could trace. I could just trace a keyboard. You're accidentally also describing the jazz emu clip I'm thinking of. My YouTube algorithm is perfect. It just sends me, like, Vocaloid videos. That's pretty much it. Every once in a while it tries to give me, like, oh, here's a tutorial for something, or here's somebody's, like, whatever. And I say, just keep it to the Vocaloids, please. Thank you. Gangnam Style is the first K-pop song. It's the only K-pop song. People are always talking about this BTS, and all I ever think about when I hear those three letters is big time sus, and I don't think that's what it stands for, but, it's like Backstreet Town something? No, the S is a place in Korea, right? I don't remember. It's big time sus. Funny man dress funny and dance funny and song is good. Algorithm recognizes you're a creature of habit. My algorithm says, here you go, here's the new Vocaloid songs, and then I click them, and then I listen to them, and then I add them to a playlist, and then the playlist gets to 30, and then I download all the songs, and then I start a new playlist. Yeah, BTS means big time sus. What else could it stand for? What else could it possibly stand for? You listen to the same YouTube video to fall asleep every day and it'll recommend it when you go to sleep. Big Time was such a big band. Bangtan Sonyeon. Like, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but I don't know what any of those words mean. You think I speak Korean? I know the word for Korean in Japanese is Kankokugo. I think. I hope. Pretty sure it stands for Big Time Sus. Literally bulletproof Boy Scouts. Hello? Bangtan Boys. Okay, Bangtan Boys I've heard. Why are they bulletproof? I'm pretty sure if you do not shoot these boys, but I'm pretty sure if you shot one of them, it would hurt them. The bullet would go through and it wouldn't be great for anybody. Habitual little brain gripped onto Drew Gooden's What Is Rick Lax Doing and hasn't let go for 2 years. Who is Rick Lax? Bulletproof Boy Scouts goes hard. Don't shoot Boy Scouts. Boy Scouts shouldn't need to know if they're bulletproof or not. They should need to know if they're poison ivy proof. Or, I don't know, marshmallow proof or something. Alright, time to play a game called Can I Draw My Gamer Mouse? The answer may surprise you. The answer will surprise me because I don't know what it could possibly be. Even if you're poison ivy proof, it doesn't mean you will be forever. Wait, what? What does that mean? Can you be immune to poison ivy and can your immunity go away? According to member J-Hope, the name signifies the group's desire to block out stereotypes, criticisms, and expectations that aim on adolescents like bullets. I don't know how good a job of that they did. I feel like there's a lot of critics and stereotypes in the BTS fandoms, and definitely a lot of bullets. People get so mad about those lads. You could develop severe allergy to poison ivy later in life. Oh no. Oh, I don't like that. I don't know if I've ever been poison ivied. I went in the woods a lot and I was taught to look for it and to not touch it, and so I didn't. One of your old teachers could walk through poison ivy and be fine? There's some people could be severely allergic. Oh no. Don't touch poison ivy. Hey, Blue Crystal, welcome in. Don't touch poison ivy. I'm trying to draw a mouse and I don't know how to do it. I think it's his circle, sort of. So far, we've drawn some rectangles. Urushiol, which is what makes poison ivy and poison oak irritating, is also present on mango's skin. Wait, really? Is this like an in trace amount sort of deal? What do you do with the poison ivy plants you've collected? You wear gloves. You wear gloves and you don't touch them. Only touch through the protection of latex or other material. You can start as not at all poison ivy reactive, and the more you come in contact, the more allergic you get. That's usually the opposite of how it works. Usually it's like if you touch a thing that's bad for you, you start to get a little bit of resistance, I think. Is it your body's just like, oh, remember when we touched this before? It sucked, so we're gonna react super hard to make sure it doesn't do it again? Like, how does the science? Is that how bee stings work too? That's true. There are some like allergy things where it's like the more you interact with the allergen, the worse you get. But then aren't there some allergens where it's like the more you interact with it, the better you get? Some people are definitely allergic to mango. It's wild to hear from people who are like allergic to certain foods and they're just like, yeah, it's like, I love the taste of this thing, but it burns my mouth every time I eat it. It's like, I love the tingle of the burn when I eat this fruit, and it's like, it's not supposed to do that. Hey, it's really not supposed to do that. You're allergic to mango makes you tummy sad? Oh, I'm so sorry. But it tastes so good. Only if it's bacteria or a virus. This is more like a chemical, and it's the same thing with cats. If you're around Wait, I thought cat allergies got less the more you're around them. Oh. Getting stung by bees makes you more likely to be allergic. Schism at its finest. I'm also not allergic to any foods. I'm powerful. I'm not allergic to any foods or any aminals or any pollen or anything as far as I know. Don't eat dry ice. Don't make napalm. Don't touch poison ivy. Were we talking about napalm? I think I like barely remember this. Refuse to admit any intolerance to kiwi. Okay. Okay. I think I'm mildly lactose intolerant. It like not to the point that it causes me pain, but to the point that my tummy will be a gurgling. But even then it's like only if I eat a lot of dairy. Like, if I have a half of pizza and also a bowl of ice cream and a glass of milk, that'll do me in. But if I have, like, a couple slices of pizza and like a cup of ice cream and no milk, then I'll be fine. No problem. You're allergic to some common medicine, your luck balances out. Tragic. Whenever someone works with cockroaches, you eventually get allergic to them? What? And if someone's allergic to cockroaches, they're allergic to... How does that work? How are cockroaches and coffee the same guy? What? You just added napalm? Well, I mean, don't make napalm, definitely. I feel like I barely remember we were talking about how to make napalm at some point, because it was like in Fight Club or a book or something. There's lots of cockroaches to coffee? Yeah, we definitely Googled how to make napalm at some point because it was like don't mix two very easy to find ingredients. It was like orange juice and like Vaseline or something wild like that. Device dying. Bye. Oh no, charge that. Also, I need to charge my device. Thank you for reminding. I took out the charger because it was getting a little toasty. Get less toasty, please. Thank you. There's lots of laws on how many cockroach legs can be in coffee or something. Interesting. Wait, do cockroaches just like coffee? I know certain species of spider like motor oil. Thanks for stopping in, Lucky Pangolin. Have a good... I will never forget you. Have a good time. Have a good recharge. Have a good cockroach leg coffee. I'm still gonna keep drinking coffee. No one can stop me. This is sort of mouse-shaped. There's a lot of laws on, napalm is easy. Don't make napalm. The first Finnair? What is Finnair? Is this a D's Nuts joke? Finnair's nuts, boom, got him. We're gonna keep doing a draw. Oh yeah, happy early birthday. Congrats on older. Every time you get older... Finish your Sammy, gonna play more Catboy Final Fantasy 14. Hell yeah. Enjoy the fantasies. Enjoy the finalities. May your adventures go good, and your sandwich is done, but may it settle well? Yahoo! Woohoo! Yippee! You know, my mouse has some, like, programmable keys on the side, and I don't ever use them. I should figure out something to program into those keys. Is this a Kirby song? It is. I just realized the secret word text is covering up the now playing. Can we move this here, maybe? There we go. And then we can move him back down. There we go. Yeah? Yeah. It's fine. But how are we gonna know it's from Kirby's Return to Dreamland original sound version? Want to be grossed out? Look at how much gross stuff is allowed in food. Joke's on you. I don't have any problems eating insects or rat droppings or questionable animal parts. Splatfest ends today. Yes, Splatfest ends... It might already be over. You knowingly eat insects, it's fine. Listen, we need to eat more bugs. They're super sustainable and a good source of protein. The amount of human flesh allowed in food is none, right? We've been over this cannibalism thing, right? How much human is allowed in food? Well, how many bugs is allowed in food is for every 1/4 cup of cornmeal, the FDA allows an average of 1 or more whole insects, 2 or more rodent hairs, and 50 or more insect fragments, and 1 or more fragments of rodent dung. Altogether in the same 1/4 cup, or like one or the other? I don't eat cornmeal though. It's not telling me how much human is allowed in there. Diesel, soap, polyester foam, break into small pieces, mix, boom, napalm? I guess, yeah, the gas... I mean, like... Is napalm the one that's supposed to, like, explode and get sticky? Why the soap? Polyester I get, because that'll melt and get sticky. Listen. People always love to be saying things like, napalm doesn't explode? Oh, is it just fire? Is it just sticky fire? Yeah, it just burns and is sticky. I guess the mixed boom is like when you're cooking, so it's like you put your Pepsi in your milk and boom, you got pilk. But not a boom like an actual explosion boom. That reminds me I have tea. Hey, don't make napalm. Don't make explosives. Unless you, like, really need to burn something real good. Or explode something real good. Simply don't do it. It's bad for your health. Yeah, don't make napalm. Don't make napalm. Don't make, don't eat dry ice. Don't touch poison ivy. Don't forget to brush your teeth. Don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive. Don't drugs and drive. Don't danger drugs. Recreational? That's fine. Just don't get caught. Don't get caught. Dry ice. No, don't eat dry ice. Magma brick? Okay. Okay to eat spicy brick. That's fine. We all know how to make it, but don't. Simply don't do it. Don't touch fire. Don't, don't forget to pay your taxes. The new year has started, which means it's the tax season. So as soon as you get those, what do you call them? W-2s? There's a W in a letter. As soon as you get those things that tell you how much dollars you make, you file those taxes, and then you get your tax refunds so much faster. Taxes. This is the first year that I've actually gotten money from Twitch, so I have to figure out how that's supposed to be taxed. It makes your stomach hurt. Don't eat it. Don't eat dry ice. Don't eat a dry ice. There was a point in time where I learned how to do taxes for, like, anime conventions and Etsy. Twitch tax can't be harder than that, right? Mouse. I have no clue how to go about Twitch taxes. I think the first step is Google. I think the first step is Google how to pay tax on revenue from twitch.com. And hopefully some streamer has already made a tutorial. And you know what? If they haven't, then you Google online revenue tax. Self-employed business. These are the keywords that you can use. Good luck with Twitch taxes. Hope it works out. There's a part of me that's like, I could probably get away with just not doing Twitch tax this year. I made like less than $100. No, wait, because Twitch at the beginning of the year didn't pay out unless you made $100. I have not made very many dollar on twitch.com. .tv. .net. We could make this a tax stream right now. We could Google. No phone. Not you. The computer one. Once you decided that you stream as a hobby, all of your income from Twitch should be claimed in your 1040 form in the other taxable income box with your tax information. This adds up to your total earnings and falls under your income tax. Okay. Twitch is going to send you a 1099, which is, I think, the same form that banks send you if you've made interest. I have a savings account, so I get like 2 cents of interest a year. And I think, how much income 1099 do you have to report? Let's see. File Form 1099 MISC for each person whom you have paid during the year. Wait, who you've paid? I guess it's more... If you're doing your taxes, I highly recommend, forget TurboTax. TurboTax is garbage. Forget H&R Block. H&R Block is garbage. Easy Tax Return is okay, but there should be a way to file taxes online for free from the, like, IRS website itself. And most of the time, it is just like you click through a little walkthrough. It's so easy. Never pay anybody to do your taxes unless you're like an insane person with like multiple properties and like stock investments. If you just have one job and you make money from that job, never, ever, ever pay anybody to do your taxes. It's so easy. You go on a website and it walks you through it. It says, get this form that your job gave you. It's like a W-2 or something. And it's like, all right, what does it say in box 14? Type that here. What does it say in box 15? Type that here. Next step, what does it say in box 16? Type that here. And then you just click through and you're good. If you do like small business stuff, if you've got an Etsy, if you've got a Twitch, you have to search a little bit harder to find a site that'll let you file those, but like you can still do it and it's still pretty much just a walkthrough. I've drawn a mouse. I've been paying taxes since high school because that's when I was doing anime conventions. And that is when I had to learn about sales tax and business tax and year-end tax and business tax. I already said business tax, but this is a different business tax. There's like 2 types. All right, let's play a game called... I want to see how this looks. If we add some stuff. Just won 100 times battle. Very proud. Hell yeah. Goof Raid. Welcome in, 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 welcome in. How Harvest Stella go? Did you win it? Did you do all the crops? Did you eat your alma rice? Did you in it to win it? I need to. We've been drawing rectangles for about 2 hours. You did all the crops. You got straw buddies? Hell yeah! Finally, the straw buddies exist real. Did you get egg? Did you buy a chicken? Did you buy baby chicken grow up to be big bird? Didn't get all egg. Does that mean you got some egg? www.egg.weg. You know what I should probably do is name my layers. It's close enough. You won 100 times Splat Battle and Splatfest ended. Hell yeah. Wait, hold on. Warheads, what team are you on? This is very important. What team are you on? Oh, thanks for the follow, Kithkanon. And thank you, Nightbot, for the rat. You can't hear me. My mic isn't muted, right? No, okay, my mic is good. That's your audio. Okay. I was on Team Sour. What did you say? Oh, I said you didn't get all egg, but did you get some egg? I was on Team Sour because the whole time they were talking about flavors, I couldn't stop thinking about lemons and eating a lemon. And it's a good flavor to have and to eat. I somehow managed to get 100 times battle for Team Sour at one point, and it was nice and good. And then they let you take pictures on the floats now when you do it. Best way to end Splatfest? Hell yeah. Much as you like sour things, you like spicy things more. I'm weak. I'm so weak and so white. I can't eat anything spicy. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Like, it's gotta be mild. I can only handle the babiest amount of spice. Don't you put any chili powder, don't you put any Tabasco, don't you put any hot. I don't even think I can eat kimchi, probably. Got an egg from kerfuffle. Huh. eyfey. Can't eat sour things, like at all? Like if you had a lemon bar, you could not eat it? You're a little non-spice baby. Spice hurts. Spice hurts, and then it makes your eyes and nose water, and it's just a bad time all around. Like, spicy food can taste good, but it can taste just as good without the spice in it. When the Battle and then Fest ended, hell yeah. I think they announced the results in a couple hours. I'm probably gonna stream until Lummo goes live, and then raid Lummo so we can see the Splatfest results. But I'm not sure if they're going to be going right at 5 at their usual start time, or if they're going to do at 6 when the Splatfest results is. So we'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. You can eat sour things, but it's not enjoyable. Sour is for sure best when paired with sweet. Mims bark? Hello! Theft idea you can't believe. Listen, I want to have Serial Experiments lane monitors. I want to have so much. This is my new starting soon screen that I need to have everything here. Cause like I said before, like look at this starting soon screen. Why is the word so big? Like this is my old design. I don't even have my lines everywhere. I say like my old design is completely different from my new design. Look at my eyes, they're different. And now I got no line on my neck, I got no lines on my elbows, you can't see my exposed robotics. Oh, talking about the barks, listen. I have so many sounds. Get so many clout and then boom end, hell yeah. Old eyfey. You guys wanna see the oldest eyfey there is? There's no shirt eyfey. Y'all wanna see no shirt eyfey? Hold on. I think this is, hold on, let me, y'all don't even know about my robot core. No eyfey nudes. It's allowed. I'm allowed to take off my shirt. It exists? It does exist. Hold on. Because my tuber model has, like, is that one plugin to warp the perspective of chat and stuff? Oh shit, there's a plugin? Please link that in the chat or the Discord or something, because I was about to test out to see how bad chat looks if it's not warped at all. I was just gonna, like, cry. Wait, don't throw Goof against the wall. Don't be mean to Goof. Where did I save this? I have all my things saved in folders and I simply just can't, read. The only reason I have you on a secret stream is because I don't know what sort of, like, identifying information I have on my tablet desktop that I might accidentally, like, dox my full name and address because it just shows a tax document or something. The Goof Soaker splooshes out purple and pink. I'm sorry, Goof, but you've been liquidated. It had to happen. This one? Oh god, this is gonna, like, crash my computer. I forgot how big this file is. Oh shit. Goof become plant? God, that would have been so good if I had this file open as soon as that drum roll ended. Where is my... Hold on. All right, y'all get to see the sneak peek. Wow, I look paler. How come I have less color in my skin in this version? I'm looking at the difference between eyfey on screen. Oh, I'm taller. I've grown my legs more. I'm taller soon. Wow. I will be taller soon. This is my live 2D cut up model, so I've got, like, all my things and pieces and parts. Look at this. I could just remove my head. Here, we can get a bald fee. God, where is... Here we go. Here's bald fee. I could go outside once in a while. No. So here I am cut up into pieces. Got chicken? Yeah, I'm working on live 2D. I'm learning it. We're gonna get this very same model live 2D rigged. Here you go, feet reveal stream. Jasmine flower bush smells so good. Need to see this eyfey so you can expand the eyfey Funko Pop. God, you can also see how many folders I have here, like, how many layers. This is when you hit the layer limit in, Krita or whatever. Let me just open all of these. Am I gonna regret it? Maybe. I can just remove my neck. Who needs a neck? You can use these Tegra support. I will say, there's a lot of pretty good tutorials on how to rig in live 2D. I'm sorry, but I hate the voices of everybody who's doing them. They don't have the voices I want to listen to. Or they have, like, bad microphones or something. I just hate... No! You're right, I look... Like... Right? Like, they must be really good at rigging, but really bad at voice work. Which is weird, because, like, you'd think that the appeal of a VTuber is, like, you're not seeing them, so you must be hearing them. Anyway, here is eyfey without a oh god, I forgot I separated the sleeves. Take away sleeves. Take away arms. I got a whole core in there. It matches my feet. Where are my regular arms? There we go. Eyfey buff. Eyfey never skips core day. Your name is pronounced that way? You always thought it was like A? Everybody thinks it's eyfey. Everybody thinks it's eyfey, but no, it is eyfey. It has been eyfey since the dawn of time. This feels weird to not have a shirt on. I'm putting my shirt back. Putting my, here, we can have only sleeves. But yeah, like this, I've had basically this drawing for since I made this honk model. Shirtless sleeves. This is the new fashion. Is simply don't have a shirt, only have a sleeves. Now you have to post shirtless fee on Discord. Perhaps. Do I have... God, there's like... Here's Eyfey with eyes half closed. Here's Eyfey with eyes half closed the other way. That's terrifying. I'm really curious to see how like the face rigging is gonna work. I might need to... Oh shit, new hat! I fixed the wheel, I fixed the wheel, I fixed the wheel. It's not stupid anymore. It actually spins and doesn't have just like a large block of white. I might need to fix my skin tone, or maybe I'm just gonna be pale from now on. It actually, no, you know what it is? It's the capture card. When I look down at my tablet screen, it's the same skin tone as the upper one. I didn't know. I wonder if that's a capture card setting I gotta fix. Is it just yours? Does that hat look like a Bumba in a bowl of soup? Is that a D's Nuts joke? Bumba D's Nuts? I don't know what a Bumba is. Anyway, goodbye live 2D model. There is also a version of Eyfey without pants, and y'all are not seeing that. That is for different outfits only. Not like there's anything down there but metal, but like also it just feels so weird. It felt weird enough doing like shirtless Eyfey. I kind of wonder how hard yeah, that's for my OnlyFans, thank you. I kind of wonder how hard it would be to do like a Flash dress-up game type thing, but on stream. Like Twitch plays a dress-up game, because that might be fun. I could definitely have it where like I just open a document and people say like, put on this outfit, put on this outfit. But if I wish there was and like I'm definitely gonna have commands for different outfits. Like, you know there's gonna be a maid outfit and a butler outfit, and there will be a channel point reward that's like, redeem the change outfit. As soon as I get to like live 2D where I can add more things on without having to do crazy shenanigans in you have a fart pillow? A pillow that you fart on? Why? Or is it just a pillow that smells bad? But yeah, like I haven't started playing with like VTube Studio at all, but I've heard good things about like your options for accessories and add-ons and stuff. The problem with Honk is like, this is what it looks like if I want to change my outfit. My mouth freezes the whole time. You see this weird background. It takes like a solid 2 minutes. It's literally still loading. That's how long it takes to change a shirt. And then if I want to change back, what program is this? This is Honk. It costs like 15 bucks, but it's super worth it. God, it's so slow. There we go. It's like, you have you're halfway to bedtime story? Hell yes. How much is bedtime story? Is that one 10K? Yeah, so honk is pretty cool. Can I show you what honk looks like right now?
Honk.
Honk. Oh, right, honk just does, yeah, so this is what it looks like. Oh, it's not capturing the motion on a window capture. I think it has to be like a game capture. Switch to honk because Discord changed their code. Oh, we found the fix code. There's a code to fix it. So if you want to have Ashley on stream again, can it do redeems? Honk? No. No, honk can't do shit. Honk can sync to your lips. Let me link you. Let me see if I can find... Cause yeah, Mims, this is the one that I sent to you. It worked to fix the PNG tubers, right? Sync to your lips. Yeah, okay. So the way honk looks, like, you can't, it's hard to tell when I'm talking real fast, but look, if I go ooh, it makes an ooh sound. And if I go ee, it makes an e shape. And if I go ah, it makes an ah shape. And I go how, I don't know how to make that middle one. Ah, e, oo, e, o, ah. You just make a sound and it does a shape. Let me see if I can find that link to the code. It listens to the microphone, so there's no webcam involved for honk. It is entirely based on sounds, which is nice. And it's pretty lightweight. Like, it's probably no more, maybe like a step above VideoTube. But yeah, it's really nice. It costs like 15 bucks. They keep updating it. It's great. It's wonderful. You can save. It does have a little lag? Really? I haven't noticed any lag on mine. Or lag running your program. Maybe my graphics card is just super good. Let me see if I can find this. 200 milliseconds of lag? That might just be your setup. That might be your mic. You switched to using the OBS plugin you sent you. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. If it's just you, there's an OBS program called Image Reaction, and that's what I use for the TTS. Where as long as you have your mic on a separate audio channel, it will open and close. Here we go. At some point, I'm gonna update my little tutorial. Here, Goof, click that link. Click that link and scroll down to the one from Mind Jazz that starts with, okay, so scratch all that stuff. If you use that code, that'll fix it. Because, like, the thing about, if you just have your own tuber to worry about, you can use VideoTube, or you can use Image Reaction Source, or you can use Honk or whatever. But if you want to have guests through Discord, you pretty much have to do the streamer kit and fix the code. And anyway, that code is supposed to fix it. I thought you were Nightbot and another bot like Nightbot the second. Oh, because Himbot's red. Himbot changes his color every time, and I should just set something for him. Can you have a white name on Twitch? I guess I could do gray. You can. Okay, I might set Himbot to that. I'm also going to be updating my chat widget. I really need to see how customizable things are. Goof, did you do custom programming for your chat widget on your streams? Because, like, a lot of people have been switching to chat bubbles through Stream Elements, but I kind of want to move away from Stream Elements so that I can just have everything in one place. It did code your chat widget. I'm like, okay. I might need to learn how to code. I might just need to learn how to code. Oh, right. I forgot I was closing this up. No one noticed you don't, or you have a different name? I noticed that the capitalization on it was different. Did you add did there used to be an underscore or something? Of course, Goof coded it. Goof has glasses. Goof is powerful. It does require command line. I can figure it out. I'm smart. If I can learn how to do toilet surgery, if I can learn Live 2D, I can learn how to do it. Brain core. Goof does have glasses. Hey Goof, remember when we were at an anime convention and we were at a panel on Moe? And they were like, glasses, that's Moe. You, Goof, you have glasses, you're Moe. That was wild. For the chatbot, you use JavaScript. I learned regular Java once and then forgot it immediately. You good at Pokemon Untie? It was a good panel. Glasses are Moe. Glasses are Moe. Glasses are a Moe point. Just like Ahoge is a Moe point. Goof Moe confirmed. Meganeko. Yeah. Dochiko. Being clumsy is Moe. There's so many things that can be Moe Moe-kyun. Can I test this now? Okay. So here's some things. Let me, God, how do I do this? I'm gonna hide my screen because I'm so scared of, like, accidentally doxing myself. Snipping tool. Most of the coding you took in one class was for C++. Oh, okay. 私はあなたの顔をほどくつも What do you mean hodoku? Oh. Unfasten my face? なぜ私はそれを言ったのですか? Wakarimashita. You know why why did you say it? You know why you said it. Python is a nice language. God, I've untie. Oh yeah, I guess my face can't be untied, I think. It's not tied in the first place. Taught C and Java in college, and then for jobs you use Lua, JavaScript, and C#. God, programming is the one thing I regret not really learning. Can I just... Hello? Oh, did I freeze my tablet? Oh, I froze my tablet. No, we're good. Kind of worried about it because it seems like a type of thing that'll be hard with attention problems. If you've got like, the thing about like ADHD is it also comes with hyperfocus, and surprisingly, coding and coding and like art are one of those things where you get hyper-focused on. Drawing Goof fan art, hell yeah! Everybody should be drawing Goof fan art. How? Hey, just Lewis, welcome in, welcome in. 私はそれを言ったので、なぜ私が今言ったのかわからないので、なぜそれが主に Is that what that kanji is? Kanji helper, help me. I don't know kanji. No. Rini kanao? Nobody says that. Nobody says that. I feed Japanese for baby stream. I majored in Japanese, but I still can't read kanji. I majored in Japanese so that I could read manga, and I can read manga, and it's exactly what I wanted in life. 理にかなっていて意味がないのか考えてみてください。私はワッフルが好きだからです。Because you like waffles. You wish you could read manga? Learn Japanese. Easy. Kanji hard, but keigo harder. Yeah, what gets me is song keigo, because regular keigo is just like, you use the mas form. You say, it's a face. Is that, see, like, I can't even tell you if that's she or tsu. I could tell you in context. I think that's a small tsu, right? You're so dyslexic. Easy. Read Homestuck again, and it'll cure your dyslexia. The hard thing for you with programming is how big you have to plan for a program. What you're doing, you freeze up. The actual coding isn't bad, though. Planning is hard. Planning is so hard. I'll just copy this. Yeah, Homestuck helped you figure out how to read. Literally, after reading Homestuck, nothing, like, reading Mr. Saturn text, reading Leet Speak, reading, like, mistyped text where they, like, swap everything but the first and last letter. It's so easy. Tsu, like the frog? You mean the My Hero frog girl? Tsuyu? Was that her name? Frog is kaeru. Word for frog in Japanese is kaeru. I think there's another one. I know kero is what they say. Is there a different word for frog and toad? There's, like, definitely another word for frog that I can't remember. But kaeru is the common one. I'm struggling to think of any frog words. Put you here. So, like... Bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. We want to invert area. We want to... Can I... Go? There we go. Kaeru daisuki. It should be take out the I and then you got it. I love frog. How bad does that look? What is... How bad does that look to have chat, like... not skewed to match? Is there actually... OBS... skew source? Is there a thing I can do? How can I skew my webcam to look like a billboard? God, it's stream effects. Very strands. Yeah, it doesn't look great. Like, if I could get it like that, it wouldn't be so bad. That would be fine to have it at an angle. But, like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. Stream effects. The problem with stream effects is it has a bunch of cool things it can do, but I updated my OBS. You can't, I don't think you can with OBS. It doesn't even let you rotate in, like, increments less than 90 degrees. Stream effects looks really, really cool and I want to install it. Yeah. I want to install it, but I updated my OBS to 28, and now OBS 29 just came out. And, like, I can't use stream effects because it doesn't work with the new OBS. I don't know how long it's going to take. Can I revert my OBS to an older version? Is that possible? Or I guess I can just wait. Yeah, stream effects. I can just, we could just have it look terrible. The alternative is I could just get rid of the perspective and have all the monitors front facing. But then that wouldn't look as good. Should head out. Need to get ready for first day of classes tomorrow. Oh, good luck with your new classes. May... Oh god, winter break is ending, huh? May all your teachers be kind and your classmates be cool and nothing bad happen ever. Ever, 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 ever. Godspeed, Jagatham. Good luck and Godspeed. Have a good night, have a good sleep, have a good dreams, have a good afternoon. Thank you, Nightbot. Oh, it was a good crown. I've debated, thank you for hat. Gama, that's the other word for frog. Gama mecha daisuki. Do you know that, mecha is like the equivalent of hella? My favorite thing to say in Japanese is choberigu, because it's like super very good and it's old like 80s slang and nobody says it anymore. It's so perfect, honestly. It's so good. Let's see what we can do here. I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that I cannot and will not be able to skew the chat. So let's... Maybe it won't look as bad if it's... Did I? Oh. Oh, I did on the wrong layer. Oh, I did not mean to put that purple on that layer, and it's so far back I cannot just undo. Watashi wa gama mecha daisuki. Maybe this is okay. I did it technically a different color, so there we go. I wasn't gonna use those lines as the line art anyway. That was just a cleaner sketch. So here we go. Oh no, layer. The problem of art is, are you truly an artist if you don't draw on the wrong layer? Oh hell yeah, you sent me the goof fan art. Can I put it on stream? Can I put it in one of these monitors? Oh, it's beautiful. Just drag you here. I realize if I'm dragging it into OBS, I cannot put it in the monitors on the tablet. Actually, you know what? Let's use this as an experiment. What a good goof. Let's use this as an experiment. We're gonna put this here. We're gonna play a game called How Do the Colors on My Tablet Look Compared to the Colors on, I like the goof above the secret don't look. What a shape, so powerful. Goof has such a good design. I love funky witch cat. Can I copy this? Paste this. Goodbye, Discord. So these colors are about the same. Why was my tuber colors so different? Could be a meme, honestly. Yeah, have the different screen colors issue all the time. It was especially weird with my tuber because, like, it's the same image. It's from the same file. Like, you can see me here on screen, but then when we... I don't have it. Oh, yeah, I drew that. I don't have it open anymore. Oh, God, what did I do? There we go. Let's smallify you and put you in this middle monitor here. Yeah, it might be... It's gotta be the capture card. It's for sure gotta be the capture card. Because, like, this is my tablet connected through my Elgato. There we go. I'm like, I've noticed that the capture is a little blurry too, which seems weird, but whatevs. God, so good. Okay. This is fine, I think. This is fine and okay, I think. Let's see. Let's go ahead and make these angles less dramatic. In fact, this goof picture is perfect because we can use it to see how bad it look if we put it. I'm on a different layer this time, I'm on a different layer this time, I'm on a different layer this time. I remembered and remembered. And I remembered it and I remembered it. Okay, so that's not as bad. Can we get the chat back? Chat still looks a little weird, but maybe it'll be okay once we add the like borders of the monitors. Hey, Jiggyfly, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I do want to put Goof back in the center. Chat is done with the browser source, right? I mean, right now, this is just a screenshot. But it's, right now, it's in Stream Elements. Which should be a browser source? Is there a way to, hold on, let me find, where is chat? That's the game capture. Here's chat. Transform. There's rotate 90 degrees, flip, flip, fit to screen, stretch to screen, center, reset transformation, edit transform. You could edit the CSS so it angles to the screen. Ooh, wait, you can do that? Oh, with the custom code. Oh, with the custom code. Yes, we could do that. Okay, okay, okay. I can learn that much CSS. Hell yeah. Oh, thank you, Goof. That means I can put the angles back. There we go. Actually, I can, boop, ba-doop, boop, 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 ba-doop, boop, 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 boop. Ooh. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Let's see if we can try this. Copy. Can't paste a reference, but whoa. Properties. Uh-huh. Oh god, it just disappeared. Wait. Where did... Whoa. Hello? Oh. Okay. Okay. We could play around with this. We could figure out how to make this work. I didn't know you could just do that. I forgot you could just do that. It's... Hold on. Yo! Hold on. Can we do this way? You guys are gonna just be angled for the rest of the chat, for the rest of the stream, I think. That's very good, actually. I will play around with that. Boo. 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 Oh, that's so good! Look at the tilted frog! Jevel-TD Pittisha,
Jesus, LTD Petasha, Jevel-TD Petasha, Jevel-TD Petasha, Jevel-TD Petasha, Jevel-TD Petasha, Jevel-TD Petasha, Jevel-TD Petasha,
Oh, that makes things so much easier, hell yes.
Jevel-TD Petasha, 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 Jevel-TD Petasha,
Yev. Oh, the hymns. Oh god, what layer are the hymns on? There we go. Goodbye, chat. Alright. We got something. We're going somewhere. It's all coming together. Who knows how long it will take? More goof art? More art for goof? Speaking of which, I gotta get this back on screen. Sending it to me? Alright. We're not gonna put... Oh, hold on. Yes. This is so good. Goof, is this you? Goof, is this real? Goof, did you really say this? Let's put you right over the layers. You cry all day. ABC always be crying. No, I have to put it on the screen? I absolutely need to put it on the screen. I wasn't gonna put it on, the tablet screen because I already closed Discord and I don't want to open it up again and hide the screen. But we will put it in OBS. I can just drag that over. I'm using 2 computers right now and it's kind of wild. It's wild and wacky, but it's the only way that I can use my good tablet for drawing. Alright. Well, since I have ruined it, here's what we're gonna do. Hide you real quick, Goof. Uh-huh. Looks good. Looks good, I say. Goof's expressions are somehow less animated in cartoon form. They're so beautiful. I need to be able to use my straight line tool. I guess I can use this one. This one? This one. We can do this. Yeah, compared to IRL expression, I'm like, Goof is always a cartoon on the internet. Cannot be without Goof on screen. All right, time for more layers. Ba, 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 ba. All right, now here's the question. Are we gonna freehand these lines, or are we gonna line art these lines, or straight line these lines? Because I like the way freehand lines look. Yippee! But freehand lines so much harder. It's so much easier to do this way. Line tool is your best friend. I don't know what it is. It's just like... it'd have more heart when it's... when it draw by hand. But also it's so much harder when draw by hand. I say, but here I am still using the line tool and also doing it like 10 times. We can do the corners with the brush, perhaps. Perhaps we can do just the corner bits with the brush. It's all coming together. If you're feeling real crazy, you can do it in vector layer to get a middle ground between hand-drawn. Oh. Vector's too hard. I mean, they're not that hard, actually. I don't... Is it Flash that's all vectors? I never got the hang of vector art. Like... there's too many nodes. I simply just want to draw it and done with it. But it probably would be really good to start getting used to, like... I'm trying to think what I had to use vector art for. It was probably some, like... convention stuff that I needed to scale up a lot. Because that is... the big good about vector art is, like, you scale it up and it don't get blurry. You keep the quality always. And also you can adjust them. I don't even know where Clip Studio's vector tool is. You? Is it you? Do I have to make a vector layer? I will stick to this, I think. I have to get used to nodes. Oh god, I have to get used to nodes. Live 2D is so many nodes. So many points that you click and drag and adjust. Tried to defect to Mexico and they deported you? For realsies? Yeah, you need to make a vector layer. That's too many work. Easy to do vector. Let's see. New layer, new vector layer. Where? Do I just do you? No, I have to do you. What? Oh, this is smooth vector line. Control points. Here's the nodes. Here's the nodes. I used to do vector line art when I was in Photoshop. When I was a Photoshop kid in the high school days. Look how many of these there are. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Simplify. Simplify, you. I'm not sure what I'm trying to accomplish with this. I think I'm just playing around, but... Wait, what is pinch? What are we pinching? Pinch is liquefy? Do I have to adjust? Oh. Hello? You're not supposed to be able to do this with lines, I think. I don't think you're supposed to be able to just pick up your lines and wiggle them around like this. If you were looking for a nice country to defect to, who would be in your top 3? Well, I don't speak very many languages, so I'm pretty much limited by that. It would pretty much, like, number 1 would probably be Canada, just by virtue of, proximity and languages spoken, and I would have to probably stay away from the French side. I don't know any Frank. I don't know any Frenchies. I don't know any of the French language. I'd say mercy buckets and then somebody would destroy me. Thank you, Nightbot. One of these days I'll get more used to vector art. But for now, for today, we're just gonna hide that layer. Oh, what is this song from? Yeah, this is a Yoshi song. Yoshi songs are always so full of joy. I honestly don't know how they do it. Listen to that. I never said a third country, huh? Or a second country. I think I just said Canada. I think my only options are really like Canada, England, and Japan. Though I could just learn another language. That's always a possibility. Language hard, though. I learned one, and it made me forget any other languages that I knew except for English. And even then, I'm not that great at English. It's hard. There's so many words. I'm constantly forgetting the words for how to say a thing. Sometimes you just have to call the microwave the hot box. Because that's all you know. Or at least all you can remember in the moment. Sometimes you just gotta call the guns the Rudy Tooty Point and Shooties, because it's funnier that way. Sometimes you gotta call bubblegum the chewy fake food. Won't ask what you were microwaving? Oh right, hotbox is another thing, huh? Hotbox is when you do the smoke in a car or a room? Microwave Bertito. It costs $1 and 1 minute and tastes good in your tummy. Have you ever had dealing with a Canadian? They hate us. To be fair, most of the world aren't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure no matter where I go, like, most places don't like the US, and for good reason. The US is garbage country. Too many capitalism. Too many guns. Too many, self-centered folk. The Canadians you've had run into are extremely rude and difficult to work with. I send emails to people in Canada, and they say, hey, can you send me this document? And I say, here you go, and they say thank you, and it's nice. I feel like people are pretty much the same wherever you go in the world. There is an equal number of extremely rude people and extremely nice people. But there's cultural differences you have to watch out for. Like, I think the one I hear a lot is people always say when they go to France, everyone's rude to them. But, like, one of the things people don't know when they go to France is it's supposedly, like, you're supposed to say hi, like, hello, before you start talking to somebody. So you say, like, bonjour, and then you start saying your thing. But if you just go up to somebody and say, like, hey, do you know how to get to, or, like, you don't even say, hey, you just say, how do I get to this road? To them, that's super rude, and so people are going to be rude to you back. And that's kind of a thing, I guess, even in, like, different places in the US. Like, if you're in a busy city, if you, like, go to the bank or something, or if you, like, go to the store, it's kind of rude to make small talk with whoever's at the counter. Especially if there's, like, a huge line behind you and people are waiting for stuff. But then if you go to, like, smaller cities and then you just, like, spit out your order or whatever without any pleasantries at all, then that's more rude. A lot of rudeness is based on context. Is that how you would word it? Anyway, the moral of the story is just be very nice to everybody, please. Please, please. You don't know what they know or what they're going through. And they don't know what you know or what you're going through. So simply be nice. Gotta go. Well, thank you for copping in, Goof. Thanks for the raid. May the rest of your evening go well. We're probably not gonna go that much longer. I was thinking of stopping around the 5-hour mark. Not 5-hour mark, 5 o'clock mark. That's the 3-hour mark. So we have accomplished maybe once we connect all the corners to these, we will call it a night. I really want to do more art streams. Right now I'm doing one just because I needed to sit myself down for 3 hours and draw rectangles. But I kind of want to do ones in the future where I just do, like, free commissions for people, or just, like, fun doodle streams. Or there'll be other, like, more fun assets that maybe I can work on pictures when they're closer to finishing. Had people yell at you for ignoring them, tourists wanting directions you didn't notice or hear. I'm living in New York. Yeah, like, yeah, if you're in, like, a big city, like New York, most of you is just, like, minding your own business and ignoring the people around you. But if you're from a smaller area, you don't see people as often, and people aren't taking up as, like, there aren't as many people taking up as much as your time, and there aren't so many people packed in a small square. Like, it really is just, like, a completely different lifestyle. And the rules of etiquette are different. They're so different. In California, you don't use your blinker when you merge lanes. Even though you really should. No, that one's just rude no matter where. God. Unwritten rules are one of my least favorite things. I hate the idea that somebody could think you're being mean or rude or whatever for something that just, like, maybe they know is obvious to them because they grew up with it, but, like, to you, you don't know. You never knew it. Nobody ever tells you. There's no signs that say it. Simply, try your best and let people make mistakes, and if they make mistakes, then so be it. God, I just looked up and saw the goof pictures on screen. I forgot about them. Last year, one of the things I wanted to do was thank you, Nightbot, was do like little art cards for a lot of the streamers that I follow. I think I did one for Mims and that was it. I started on the sketches for a few other people and then just never finished. Maybe I'll start doing art streams for those. I like drawing fan art of things and of people and for things. But I have not done a lot of fan art recently. It's mostly been art for my own streams. Art is so much easier to do when you're in school and they sit you down and you're not allowed to, like, play video games or anything. Did I lose a line? I guess it's just very hard to get yourself to sit down and do things. Especially when there's so many other things you could be doing instead, like reading a manga or watching an anime or baking a cheesed cake. Is this Mario Galaxy? Yeah, this is Mario Galaxy. For whatever reason, the album I downloaded from Mario Galaxy does not have the track titles. So this is SMG_Galaxy 8_Strum. Anything can be art, even the dirty pair of socks on the bathroom floor. There's beauty in everything on this planet, even socks in bathrooms. Honestly, if somebody did like a nice oil painting of a pair of socks on a bathroom floor, that's something that that would be something that would be extremely good to purchase and hang in your own bathroom. And then you put some socks on the floor and now your dirty socks on the bathroom floor are an accompaniment piece. The ube cheesecake looked amazing. Oh, it's so good. Highly recommend that recipe for ube cheesecake. You can't really taste the ube that much. It's like a very subtle flavor. The cheesecake itself, it tastes mostly like cheesecake, and it's very good. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. ABC, always be cheesecake baking. I made a nice layered cheesecake. I've made it before, but this one is white chocolate, dark chocolate, and then chocolate ganache on top. Can we fix this one, I think? Ten out of 10. Highly recommend. Something is not quite right with these monitors here. Thank you, Nightbot. You need a sculpture of the dirty socks to go with the painting in your bathroom. It's true. You need the painting, you need the sculpture, and you need the real article, dirty socks. Eyfey, hey Warheads. What's up, what's up, what's up? It happened again? The dog fell asleep on you, or you got a 100 battle? But Splatfest ended, right? So it can't be the 100 battle. Can I just do this? No! What happened? Women. Did you go to the movies and see a woman so hot it made you cry? Women happened? Hello? Nightbot enjoys women. Oh god, that's not what I wanted. A waitress called you princess? Oh, that's sweet. Yippee! There's terms of endearment that people use in the world, like honey and princess and, dear. And depending on you're freaking out again, it's gonna be okay. Sometimes when people use them, it's, creepy, and sometimes when people use them, it's the best thing to happen to you that day. And it all depends on context. You can't do this. It's gonna be fine. It's fine. You're fine. You're fine. I know what the issue is. This side needs to go up. This side needs to go up. This side needs to go up. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. And this side also needs to go up. I understand everything. You're 100% sure you're red? Simply cover your face and no one will know. You own a 5-foot hammer sculpture made out of garbage, repurposed crap. You think it's over worth $10,000? Artist was featured on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? That's wild. Is it a cool sculpt? Does it look cool? I think the most important thing that people should be asking when it comes to art is, but does it look cool though? But does it look cool? It's badass? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I think the only sculptures that I own are anime figurines or video game figurines. Art is so good, and it's wonderful to have. Wait, I take that back. I have some clowns. I have the Easter Santa that was on the side of the road, and I have some clowns. I take it back. I take it back. I take it all back. There, I have other figures and statues. Everyone loves Mr. Rogers. I never exactly clown. I never watched Mr. Rogers growing up, but I appreciate the him, and I appreciate him energy. I appreciate the sweater. I think I was, I think I watched Sesame Street. I also missed out on Bob Ross. I never really watched Bob Ross. I kind of want to do some Bob Ross, like, follow-alongs. Just paint some cool landscape. One of the most genuine humans. I love when people are just so good. Sometimes there's somebody out there who's just so good, and then you see them and you're like, ah, thank you. You're wearing a Bob Ross shirt? Hell yeah. I'm gonna drop, after this stream, I'm gonna drop, I have a very good Bob Ross song remix that I'm gonna drop in the music channel in the Discord. There's new channels, by the way. We now have channel for dogs, channel for fish, channel for birds, channel for music, and channel for clips, and also self-promo channel. If anybody streams and wants to be like, hey, check out my streams, or if anybody knows anybody else who streams and wants to be like, hey, check out this person's streams, pop them in the promo channel. I want to see more cool streamers. Wait, Nightboard is... What keeps happening to my Discord link? Hold on. Hold on. Let me redo that link. Is it another word you can't be called in public? List can't be called princess. Hold on. I specifically create a link that has no limit and never expires. Where is Nightbot? Discord. Wait. It gave me the same link, I think. Does that work? Does that one do it? Nightbot says it's real, so it must be. Oh, we have passed the 5 o'clock. I think it might be time to call it a night. I'm definitely going to work on this one more off stream. And y'all can look forward to the day that I do a big stream revamp. Can we just... I'm like, I want to just finish these rectangles. Close enough. I'll clean that up. Today we've accomplished 5 rectangles and some other sketch stuff. You made a list of things you can't be called. I'm assuming princess is on there. Is honey on there? Sweetie pie? Crab apple? I don't know what people call people anymore. Pumpkin? It is on there. Let's send you all off on a way. Oh god, the Discord chat is still skewed. I forgot about that. Crabapple. Princess is the second one. What's the first thing? They call me Rubberneck. Lassie. M'lady. Honey bunches of oats. 1984 PT Cruiser. I don't know if PT Cruisers existed back then. I don't know how old that car is. Ojo-chan. Let's send y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for hanging out. Oh god, did I just freeze my computer? Might have. I might have frozen my Yep, crashed Firefox. We're good. Honey bunches of oats. ABC always be calling people honey bunches of oats. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for hanging out on this. Yeah, I'm sending y'all the limo. I want to see the Splatfest results. But now that I know I can skew chat, and now that I know I can make rectangles, we're gonna have a really good starting soon screen eventually. But for tonight, we go watch some Splaloon. Next week, we're doing just the regular schedule stuff. Monday night, Bug Fables. Wednesday night, Mother 3. Both of those are 7 p.m. Pacific. I'm gonna try to do an art stream a month, I think. This is this is it for January. We'll do another one in February. We'll find a weekend that I'm not doing crazy stuff. And at some point, we're gonna have fancy new live 2D model, fancy new stream setup. But for now, for tonight, for the happenings, have a good time at Splatoon. Good night, everybody. Or not good night. Good evening? Yeah, good night. Good night, 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 good night.